Hi guys, this is Sudhir Gaikwad again. Today I'm trying to talk about a subject which is what is currently the most favorite subject of all of us, which is work from home. According to all of us, this is going to be the future of workspace. Then what happens to all the office buildings going forward? Will there be no buyers? Will everyone start working from home? Is it really going to be the next future? And trying to address this question, we have gone through multiple reports because this has been a trend across the globe before as well. And India is trying to adopt to that. COVID is the real reason why everyone has started talking about all of that right now. So let's see, what do we really conclude with this whole video is what is going to be interesting for all of you. We all have been coming across a lot of news of lately which are talking about work from home, and that's become a buzzword right now. Recently, TCS also announced that by 2025 they want about 75% of their employees to be working from home, and this led us to a question that how is US and Europe is coming across with work from home concept, and we tried to find a little more about it, trying to deep dive, and we came across certain reports, and that's what we found out. So, for Europe, we came across a report which was published by World Economic Research in February 2020, wherein, as per their report, Netherlands and Finland are the most active in terms of work from home, but the percentage of work from home people is hardly about 14%, which is, if we really try and compare, it's not much. If we compare US to that, for which we have looked at a report from Flex Jobs and Global Workplace, wherein the percentage is only coming 3.5%. So this leads us to a situation wherein we are not understanding, while these guys have such better infrastructure, they're so well prepared, then why are they not growing with this particular concept? And while TCS and some other people like this are making such statements or wanting to achieve 75% of their employees working from home, whether it is really feasible. While larger Indian companies wants to try their hands on to this particular concept of work from home, we have to also see that with every risk they'll be rewarded with something or the other, and these ITS companies, according to us, will be benefited in multiple ways because they'll be able to end up saving their fixed costs like rent, common area maintenance, which they pay for buildings, then your electricity cost, then other overheads like food and transport, which they'll save on too. Uh, they are expected to change their models from employment to consultant, wherein they'll hire consultants since they are not really working from their office, and it's likely that it will be beneficial in terms of taxation for all those guys, and their liabilities will be much lower in this particular case, and these things will actually lead for a higher profitability to all these companies. It will be very interesting to see how these Indian ITS companies are managing their own clients, because they are allowing this work from home model right now because we are in this COVID-19 situation, but this is not going to be permanent solution for work, because there are a lot of aspects like data security, data sensitivity, that has to be looked at, because all these larger companies end up handling a lot of projects which are related to aviation, medical, new product developments, and these are some secretive, or these are very very business confidential informations these guys are handling, and how will this be really handled is to be checked. Then another point like cybersecurity is going to be looked into, because we know that all these corporates have really good firewalls, and even after that we've seen a lot of data being leaked or hacked into. But while working from home, there are multiple networks involved possibly, and how will this be tackled? I don't know. These clients are not going to accept this work from home model so easily. They'll definitely expect some cost savings for them too, and all these ITS companies are trying to adopt this model. Will they achieve the profitability what they're targeting is actually yet to be seen, and we don't know whether they'll really achieve what they're looking at. Employees are the biggest stakeholders in this particular activity, and we have to see how will they receive this. Work efficiencies currently are really fantastic because we are in lockdown mode. People are focusing more on their work because they have enough time to really do that, and they don't have much to do going outside. But will that continue really is unknown right now to us. Then, if we really compare this model, if we get companies to talk about numbers of 75-80% of people working from home, it means it is going to be a compulsory model than a voluntary model. We don't even have home office concept in India as yet. Most of us don't even have home office. So how do we really manage this going forward is not sure. Real estate may adopt this and may start making smaller spaces as well to be used as office at home, but it's yet to arrive. Then, as we spoke earlier, employment model or consultant model is yet to be seen because consultant is beneficial for the companies, while employment is something which is beneficial for employees as such going forward, or it has always been actually. So also one more thing we are forgetting in all of this, that not everyone really look at money is the only earning, right? Because once we achieve something, somebody has to really recognize us, somebody has to really talk about our performance, what we've done and all that is going to be missing possibly in this, because we'll be working in very very small teams. They're working from their homes anyways. One more challenge we are likely to face is coming up from social and personal isolation, because we have to really study what is the psychological effect of this particular work from home concept. And people are likely to be missing their working hours at office, their colleagues, the time they spend otherwise, the family gatherings they create and all of this. So we have to see how will this really work going forward. While we see few challenges, but this is likely to come up with some really good opportunities for businesses, because small and mid-scale company can start competing directly with the larger companies, because it will be the game of talent going forward. Then we may see that this good talent may start for formulating some smaller entrepreneurship model, and they may service these clients directly instead of going through all these corporates. We may also see that global employment may just open up because of this data security aspect, and other technical aspects can be addressed too. Then this become a really large opportunity for a lot of good talent sitting out of India. They don't really have to travel to those countries to service their clients. All these are our thoughts, basically coming up with some study we have done. We are more than happy to learn more. So please do let us know in case you have some thoughts otherwise, and we are happy to understand that a little more. So as per our findings, I think office space is here to stay. It is likely to grow in future. There might be different trends. The way people occupy the office space, the way they were utilizing it may change, but yes, it is here to. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and you will keep on looking at such videos which are more informative, can give you different perspective about real estate, and you'll be happy to know what is happening across the real estate sector in Pune and in India.